Hello and welcome. This is gonna be your next week energy checking video. Unfortunately, the weather is really rainy and gloomy and dark and blah today, so I'm no longer able to record my videos with natural lighting, but I did my best, so hopefully you will still be able to see every card and it's not gonna be too glary. But I do believe that we pick a card readers or tarot readers in general because we resonate with their energy. So even if the video quality is not the best, the message is the most important anyway, and you will have that. So this time I'm also trying something new because hopefully with my new mic and everything I can actually shuffle on camera. So you get to choose your pile. So I'm not sure for you which one is which, but this is going to be pile number 1, the Darkwood Tarot, or this crystal, if you want to pick based on the crystal. This is going to be the Shadowland Tarot, pile number 2 with a turquoise. And this is going to be the Zombie Tarot, pile number 3 with a fluorite. So take your time. Pick anything, like I said, number, crystal, or even a pile, and we're gonna get one tarot card as a general energy for the week and 2 of my oracle cards to see what energy or what, I don't know, yeah, energy, let's go with energy, it's leaving this week and what's coming in, so what you should, pay attention to and try to make room for. Timestamp's gonna be posted down below, and I'm gonna start with pile number 1. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1 or this crystal, which I don't know how much you can see, but it's sort of like a greenish white crystal, then this is gonna be your reading. Like I said, we're gonna get, ooh, it's very okay. We have the star as a jumper, but I'm not taking that because I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to shuffle so that in a way that the camera is not experiencing an earthquake. I didn't remember that this way it matters. Okay. Oh, nice. Your card is the Magician. This is a very good card because it means that you're going to experience, even though it's still Mercury retrograde, I guess. Let's put this here. So you're going to experience a lot of the sense of being able to do whatever you set your mind to, and I think that's a very, very powerful feeling and you should use it. So if you have plans, you're working on something for a long time and you just want to move ahead with it, I would say that this week it's gonna be very good for that in every area of your life, because you will have what it takes. Honestly, everything you need, you will have. Okay, and I know I felt very clever. Okay, coming up with this shape, and I really like it, but it's an absolute nightmare to shuffle. So let's see what energy is leaving. We have a loss of self, awesome, and we have illusion coming in though. So interesting, because this card, the illusion card, which is the main card, is temporarily. This could mean that you might think something is bigger or more meaningful that this Magician card is about. So maybe with these two, don't just think about big goals and big big energies. Think about something small, because the illusion card for me in this instance talks about that you might place your attention to the bad, to a bad area in your life. You prioritize something that is not as important as you make it to be, which can be a good thing, by the way, because if you feel like you can't move ahead with it, this means that this might not be as important as you think. Though it's still a very powerful, very productive week, is that's what you will get. And the loss of self is in a sense that when when we don't find ourselves because we just measure ourselves in regard to other people. So you, in this week, that's gonna subside and you will find yourself, and that absolutely connects with the magician, because the magician has to know who he is and what, or she, or whatever, who they are, because they need to you need to be aware of what you want and who you are and why you want it, in order to actually will it to happen, so to speak. Very, very interesting. Okay, so this was your reading if you chose pile number 1, and later today I'm gonna post a pick a card where you can find out that who is gonna be your eternal love. This is gonna be my last Fun with Tarot video. So a zombie, a ghost, a vampire, or a werewolf. If you're interested, please come back later. If not, thank you so much for watching, and see you maybe in a different video, and have a lovely day. And I'm gonna move on to pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this turquoise or this deck, the Shadowland Tarot, which doesn't come blackly edged. Blackly edged, that sounds nice. I just edged it. So yeah, let's see. 1 card for the main energy of your week, and then 2 of my oracle cards to see which energy is leaving and what is coming in. And I'm really hoping that the microphone actually works and you can hear what I'm saying, because it would be a bummer if you didn't. Okay, let's have just 1, please. I need 1. I need a card. Come on now. What's the main message? This deck is not really in the talkative mood today. Come on now. I don't like taking cards. I like jumpers more. I mean, after a while I get bored, so to speak. Impatient, maybe. So I'm really sorry if you find this boring. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, where to put it? Just gonna put it here. So you have, oh nice, you have the 3 of Swords, but in the reverse. This means that the sense of loss, a tragedy, something, a heartbreak in any area of your life, could be career, or a relationship or friendship, family issue, whatever. You experience some loss, but you're starting to move out from that place. You're starting to heal, which is amazing. I think it's really nice. Come on now. What is this deck? Is jumpy. It was with pile number 1 as well. It's not the easiest to shuffle. Let's have what's leaving. Let's see what's coming in. Whoa, too much. Let's see. Okay. Though I love this deck. I'm very proud of it. So, okay, change is leaving. Interesting. And time is coming in. Yeah. So, whatever that change was with the heartbreak you experienced is leaving. So I would say that because of this, that the heartbreak you experienced was forcing you to make adjustments, big changes in your life, and you're at this moment in time where you're like, please just let's stop with it, it's too much, I can't take it anymore. And this means that you will get that time, you know, for resting, to healing, and that turmoil will stop. So that's nice to hear. Yeah, okay, this is a short reading. Your main energy for next week is healing, so allow yourself. You will get the time. You might think that, you know, life is trying to block you from being very active or busy, because that might be your go-to way to deal with changes and loss, and, you know, to just avoid everything. But life will try to give you the time to heal, so use it, because who knows what next week is bringing. I mean, November is a really new energy, a new month, and especially with the Hunter's Moon, I have a feeling that our November, or the time after the Hunter's Moon, is going to be something different. I don't know why, I just have this feeling for a while now. I'm quite curious in which way it's going to present, but your job for this week is to heal, to look at the issue so that you can start healing. Because if you don't know what you're, you know, need to heal from, then you won't be able to. So yeah, it will require some introspection. But like I said, you have the time, so that's I think it's good. I mean, it's not good that you experienced what you experienced, but that the higher ups is moving things in a direction that you can actually take the time and heal. That's very good, I think. Like I said, but it's your life, you're gonna do whatever you want to do. But I hope this helped. I'm gonna post a fun pick a card reading this afternoon, which is gonna look at who is gonna be your eternal love, a ghost, a vampire, a zombie, or a werewolf. So if you want to, you know, just have fun with some love readings, which really wanted to turn into something, you know, actual. So that was very interesting to experience as a reader. And I'm quite curious who will, you know, get what from that. So please come back this afternoon, and if you like this video, please like it. That helps me, because it shows that what I'm doing is actually, you know, helps. Consider subscribing and even hitting the bell. For some reason, YouTube likes if people do that. Of course, you do whatever you want to do. I'm just grateful if I was able to help in any way. Leave a comment, or find me on Instagram for daily readings, and sometimes, you know, for free readings as well. And yeah, have a lovely, lovely day, and see you in my next video. If I'll never see you again, then thank you and bye. And I'm gonna move on to the last pile. See, time flies. Okay. Oh, the zombie tarot. So, high pile number 3, if you chose this fluorite, which I love, or the zombie deck, which I like, but I don't like how unevenly it's cut. But anyway, then this is your reading. I'm gonna get just one card to see what's the general energy of your week, what should you focus on, and then we're gonna get big changes. We're gonna get 2 oracle cards to see what energy is leaving and what is coming in. And this is my own oracle deck, 42 oracle. Guess why it's called 42? So it's just, you know, a prototype at this stage, so not the easiest to shuffle, but we're gonna get 2 cards anyway. And I'm sorry if you don't like watching people shuffle. Where do I want this? And this is what's leaving. Okay. So your overall card is Death, which is a major arcana, and it signals a major change, and it's not an easy change, because even though it's a slow process, that is always the card, at least for me, slow movement, but it's a sure movement, because nothing, there's two things I guess that's absolutely sure: change and death. And it means that you're ending a cycle. I'm not entirely sure that the complete ending is gonna come in this week, though. It might be just that you're entering that phase where you're gonna be able to feel that yes, you're closing something, and it's not easy. Like I said, it's not easy because these are big changes, but you can do that. And what's leaving is loneliness. But what's coming in is feeling a bit limited. So loneliness going away, awesome. No one likes to be lonely. So maybe if it was, romantic relationship, maybe you just felt for a while that you haven't met someone that you would like to be with, or you just keep missing opportunities. I mean, we're still in most of the world, it's quarantine, and I don't know, most people still don't want to go out and meet other people for obvious reasons, but things are changing. It doesn't have to be that you go out and meet someone, obviously. It just means that the feeling of loneliness is leaving you. So maybe you're, with this change, with what the Death card is signaling, you're gonna find something meaningful in your life. And that can, turn things for the better. Maybe you find a new path, or finally enter the path of life that you're supposed to walk on, and you find company. Because I do believe that when we do what we need, that's not a good word, that we are meant to do, those people who are meant to be in our life are, slowly coming in. But with the limited energy that's coming in, it could be that frustrating. That's why I'm saying that I don't think the whole change is gonna happen this week, because that energy is just too big for 1 week. But your November is probably gonna be about this one, closing that chapter. And you might feel frustrated because you know that whatever you have in your life is no longer working, but you're not able to shift into the new chapter just yet because the change is slow. So frustration might be present, but if you feel frustrated, just remind yourself that this is not the end. It's just a step towards something good, something that you're meant to do, meant to be someone who you're meant to be. Like I said, it doesn't have to be changing from jobs or relationships or anything physical. It can be just, huge air quotes, a mental shifting, a perspective, something that you need to do because life is, throwing you on that path. But like I said, I'm happy for loneliness is leaving, because that's never a good thing to experience. Okay, that was all for this week, and I told everyone else, so hope you're sticking around listening to it as well. I'm gonna post the last one in my Fun with Tarot series, pick a card this afternoon, where you can find out who your eternal love would be, a vampire, ghost, a zombie, or a werewolf, which is a fun love reading, but it kind of turned into an actual one. So if you're curious about that, you can check that one out as well. I'm gonna post the November zodiac readings as well soon, and then I'm gonna start with the shadow month, which is gonna be the main focus on my channel in November. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for listening. Hope this helps, and have a lovely week. Please consider liking this video if it helps, subscribing because that helps me, and just enjoy the weekend if it's the weekend when you're watching it. Thank you so much, and bye.